Hello friends, I'm Dr. Vivek, co-founder Anagen Hair Transplant Clinics. In this video, we'll cover the topic of cost of hair transplant and how to choose a quality clinic, safe clinic, affordable clinic, experienced clinic, and to say how to choose the best clinics among the clutter of clinics. So friends, few points to remember. Of course, cost is important. As I told you, cost could be between 20, 25, 30, 40, 50 rupees a graft. One graft is two hair follicle for calculation. Depends if you are, so Rajnikant sir or Nubam Kher, maybe 6, 7, 8, 9,000, 10,000 grafts. This slant is over. Your scalp here, the crown. So this could consume 6, 7, 8,000 grafts. Depends on density. This is your external auditory meatus, your headphones. So if you bald ahead, 3.5 to 4,000 grafts. Okay. If you're just having a receding, maybe 500,000 grafts, more, 1,000, 2,000 grafts, and you've reached here, maybe 15, 3,000 grafts. So your doctor will tell you how many grafts required for you, and doctor is going to check you how many grafts you have here. Means how many hair follicle which he can take. So some people have dense hair, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 follicle hair. Some people have thin hair. Some people have thick hair. There's a U-shaped safe donor area. Okay, one can take only the hair from there because they are going to last long. One important thing, this particular area, occipital protuberance. So 1 centimeter above and below, U-shape. This is something new we have started. So these are the best hair. You see, your grandfather still have hair over here, so they are supposed to be the best hair. So what we do after the initial hairline zone, the feathery zigzag hairline, we put those 1,000 grafts from the occipital area and the U shape just in the front after the hairline. So they may last long. Otherwise, hair may not last long. 5, 10, 15 years, more than sufficient. Some people, like you see, Sehwag lost much early, right? Within 2 years or so. You see Yusuf Pathan, 5, 6 years he lost. Amit Mishra, now he's lost, right? Gavaskar Shastri had, 10 plus years they were there. So you can see the celebrities out there or the people, why I'm talking like this, because you can see them, their old photos and videos. You can see the present photos and videos. So you can see. So it's not that it's going to be permanent. A lot of people say guarantee for life, written guarantee for life. This is all red flags and they're lying. Because you can ask them how long is the clinic? They're going to say 7, 8, 10, 8 years. So if you're there for 7, 8 years, how can you say 25 years guarantee or 25 years this thing? That's wrong. No doctor, no lawyer, nobody can say that he can give 100 out of 100 success rate. Not even Virat or Rohit can say he's going to hit century every time. So most important part is see the before after pictures on the website, not 5, 10, 20, 30, 100, 200, 300 before after pictures, 100, 200 videos of before after. Then means Virat Kohli and Rohit Sharma, means consistency, means correct. 10-year-old clinic means experience is there in the market, it's surviving. It has learned the pluses and minuses. Your doctor should be presenting scientific articles, visiting top conferences, interacting with the best in the world. That means your doctor is updated across what's happening in this field, because every 6 months, every 1 year, medical science evolves to make your surgical procedure less painful, better outcomes, more safer. So every 6 months in our clinic, something changes and we keep improving. So few points. One, choose the safe quality clinic first and then think about the cost. Once you have shortlisted few safe and quality clinic, then you can talk about affordability, cost, depending on among these 3, 4 clinics who is offering what. But before that, you have to research. So a clinic which is only doing hair transplant is great. Why? Because focus. If I have a paper, sun rays are coming here, nothing will happen. I put a lens, after some time it may burn. That's the power of focus of the rays. Similarly, if you're only handling hair loss, hair transplant, not other surgeries, not other procedures, that means your focus. Day and night, sleeping, eating, everything you're doing for years together for hair loss and hair transplant. So choose such clinics which are only doing hair transplant. A clinic which has branches, we are not interested. Why? The owner can be only at one place. He cannot be in 20, 15, 10 branches. Over there, he may have doctors who are fresher, young. They are being employed, but unfortunately, they are learning there. After 2, 3 years, when they have learned the procedure, they will start their own. So you don't want to get your hair transplant done from people who are less experienced. So the main doctor, his main team is critical, who is consistently doing 5, 10 years the procedures. That is very important. Hair transplant doctor and its team has to be together for years together. Okay, 1 or 2% can change, but that's critical. I'm telling the inside stuff. First, I told you it doesn't last for life. 5, 10, 15 years, great. After COVID, we have seen 2, 3, 4 years also people are losing hair. In 5 years, they may be losing 20, 30. In 10 years, 40, 50. In 15, 20 years, maybe 70, 80 grafts lost. But that's not in any doctor's hand. Because if this is thick, khun do, azadi do, give me blood, I give you blood, freedom. Give me hair, I give you hair. Some people have one, two, three, four follicles, thick hair. Some people have thin hair. That means the endoreceptive genetic influence is also happening here, the DUPA. Here also you're losing hair. Okay. So what can a doctor do? So some patients may have thick hair, more follicles. Wow, coverage area is great. Some people have thin hair. The DHT is also affecting here. They will get less results. Okay. Then some people have big scalp. Some people have small scalp. So big scalp means more area to cover. So my dear friend, this we are the farmers. This is the seed and this is the ground. So we have to prepare that, make angiogenesis, make blood circulation more, make it more receptive. If it's under the sun for long, it become paper thin skin, dermis become thinner, fat atrophy. Body thinks there's nothing here. Why should I give blood oxygen here much? So first, before surgery, preparation of the surgery starts. So that when we sow the seed, the result is better. This is one common mistake I've seen happening everywhere. But this is important. Prepare the scalp first, get rid of dandruff, make it more receptive, get angiogenesis, get blood circulation done, stop the DHT, put some vitamins, put antioxidants, and then do the transplant. I suppose it will be much, much better. Number two is qualification of this doctor. The setup operation theater. It should have ECG monitor, defibrillator, Boyle's apparatus, if possible, mini ventilator or BiPAP, oxygen cylinders, emergency crash trolley. It should have an anesthetist, emergency doctor. It should have a tie-up with a nearby ICU critical care. Because as you fly in the plane, the air hostess say, if you fall down, what do you do? We also say, we have a duty to say that 0.01% there is a risk to even meet God. Okay, if you take out teeth, there is a risk. If you're flying, there's a risk. If you're driving a car, there's a risk. You're taking a vaccine, there's a risk. So remember, it's also surgery. 2 day surgery, 14-hour surgery. Okay, local anesthesia is the only thing which can create some problem. Rarely, although thousands of transplants having nothing happening, but you should know. That's the reason. First, you check for with TMT or cardiac test, HbA1c or sugar test, not RBS alone. You don't have a thyroid, how's your lipids, how's your liver, you don't have epilepsy, you don't have allergies to money, you don't have asthma, you don't have hypertrophic keloid, check yourself thoroughly. A good doctor will check it. So some cases will be said, no, you're not a right candidate, would not worth enough the risk taking. Okay, so safety is important, proper checkup is important. The facility should have a parachute or backup arrangement if something goes wrong. Experience should be great, and everything should be truth. Truth means it may last 5, 10, 15 years on an average. Some people lifelong, some people 2, 3 years, but it's average. What I've seen, what I'm experiencing all over the world is this. Okay, dear. So all the best and be in touch.